I think one of the biggest mistakes people make when they're sort of getting into their career after college, pursuing personal life, family, kids, such as that, is they don't think they can move. A lot of people will look for stuff that's just in their area and not even put on their resume willing to relocate. If you would have told me years ago that I would be living in Texas for the past 10 years, loving Texas and never wanting to live in another state, I would have told you were crazy. But here I am. I wasn't willing to move. I was so willing to move, I came here for my wife's job, not even mine. There you go, kiddo. So when you see these people make excuses about, oh, it's too unaffordable to live, it's too unaffordable to have kids, and if I had kids, I wouldn't want my wife to work, and we can't afford rent here in Baltimore, we can't afford rent here in Chicago, we can't afford rent here in DC. It's like, well, we'll move. I mean, move to a place you may even make a little bit less money. Like right now, if my wife and I lived in DC still, I would not be able to. One of us would not be able to quit our job. But we moved, and one of us was able to. You have to be willing to get outside your comfort zone, to leave, to move, to be like a pioneer and search for something on the horizon. Forge your own frontier. Whenever I got out of the military and I stayed in Virginia, went back to Virginia, I think that was my biggest mistake. I wanted to stay there. It was home. It felt comfortable. Home is wherever you lay your head. And gosh, for some people it might be Iowa. For my sister, it's Alaska. For my other sister, it's Arizona. We didn't grow up any of those places. Sometimes you got to leave and not say, well, we can't have kids because of this. We'll be dog moms, cat moms, dog dads, cat dads. The first hurdle is just be willing to go anywhere. So something in this is, I've also read or heard a lot of things about fulfillment. Oh, if I can't work, I won't feel fulfilled. If I can't travel, I won't feel fulfilled. I think I was once upon a time a victim to this. I was always searching for that final part of fulfillment. I believed in God. I would attend church sporadically, not as well as I should have. But I had a lot of prayer. I saw, the world. Went to so many countries, visited so many historical spots, got to go to museums, you name it. I couldn't even tell you how many countries I visited. I visited every continent except Antarctica since I was a kid, right? But there was always something it seemed was missing, and I couldn't quite figure out what it was. I would be in love and I would think, gosh, I feel this yearning, it's starting to be fulfilled, but it never quite got there. I would sometimes listen to songs that would get me in this feeling of like, gosh, this song makes me feel a feeling. Is it lust? Is it being deeply in love? And I think a lot of people who consider themselves wanderers, it's, oh, here's me, I'm going to Burning Man, whatever, no judgment on that. Or I'm having casual sex, or I'm getting high, getting drunk, going to see a new country this year, and I'm going to never be at home, and I'm gonna do gig work, and I'm gonna blog about it, and that is perfectly fine, but it's pretty simple. The people who are searching for fulfillment and don't have it are missing two things. They're missing Christ, but they're missing children. That's what it was the entire time. These years that I didn't feel fulfilled, these times that I was searching for a high, these times that I was like, what is the final piece to this puzzle to make me not have this nervous yearning? It's children. And until you experience that, you don't realize that that's what was missing. Kids.